The Pittsburgh Steelers move on to 9-3 in a huge shootout win against the Cincinnati Bengals on the road. The first quarter did not look good, especially coming off an embarrassing loss against the Browns last week. Russell Wilson threw a pick six. We already were having some doubts with Russell Wilson. We were thinking that he was starting to go downhill, hit a little slump. Threw that pick six. Not really his fault, really. Should have been a flag with George Pickens getting held down, but it is what it is. Pick six, not the best way to start the game. But then Russell Wilson and George Pickens answered back, 17-yard touchdown, and we're right back on the board, tie the game up. Then our defense allows Chase Brown to run all over us. We gave up a 75-yard drive, then Chase Brown runs it in on the 1-yard line. And like I mentioned, it really was a shootout. Calvin Austin scored the touchdown, and then the Bengals tie it right back up with Ja'Marr Chase. Then we started to take over a bit. Najee Harris with a 10-yard touchdown, and Chris Boswell has 2 field goals. Then Russell Wilson probably had his best play of the season this year when he had that incredible pass to Pat Freiermuth for a touchdown. I think I didn't really like about Russ this year was, well, it's not really Russ's fault, but, they're not using really his rollout ability. Russ is one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history when it comes to rolling out. Yet he wasn't rolling out much this year. He's staying in the pocket a lot, especially an older Russell Wilson. Not something you want to have just sit in the pocket. You're going to get a lot of sacks. That's what happened throughout the season. Russell Wilson got sacked a lot. He struggled a lot in the red zone. Today, though, we saw him roll out more, and of course that pass to Pat Freiermuth, he did exactly that. Then Peyton Wilson, what a great rookie he is. Same thing with Nick Herbig. Of course, a second-year player, had a great rookie season, comes back, of course, and he's playing very good football, filling for Alex Highsmith. He gets the strip sack. Peyton Wilson picks it up for a touchdown. And then we pretty much pull away with the game. We score, they score, but we pull away with the win. 44 points. Can't believe the Steelers scoring 44 points. Unbelievable. Never thought I'd see the day again, especially after these past 2 years. Bengals, though, 38 points. Of course, 31 allowed. But, of course, Joey Porter Jr., a lot of penalties on him, and a dropped interception right through his hands that he could have returned for a pick six already. Of course, that was the drive that we also allowed a touchdown against the Bengals at the very end. So, of course, Joey Porter Jr., he's inconsistent on and off. He needs to play better, but of course his penalties. Hey, that has been bothering Joey Porter since he was a rookie. It's just penalties. But I'm very happy with the way Russell Wilson played today. 414 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course the interception, which wasn't really his fault. Najee Harris had some big runs today, 75 yards and a touchdown. George Pickens, only 3 receptions, but for 74 yards and a touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, 6 receptions, leading receiver with 68 yards and a touchdown. Najee Harris also had 6 receptions for 54 yards. And Calvin Austin took some big hits today already, but he's very tough. Had 2 catches, 29 yards and a touchdown. We saw TJ Watt finally get active again, had a strip sack. Actually had 2 sacks today, but of course the strip sack which we got on the fumble. So we're sitting at 9-3 now. Baltimore Ravens, they're 8-4. Okay, so they can get their 9th win with the Eagles today, but we'll see what happens. I mean, by the time this video goes up, probably the game will be over. But we're going to be battling, of course, with the Ravens to hopefully get the division. I think, it's safe to say, not safe to say, of course, we still got to get at least one more win, but playoffs are looking very good for us, but I want that division. We haven't had the division in a couple years. I want to get that division. Of course, though, we lose to the Browns last week, the 3-8 Browns, yet we beat the Ravens the week before, and we beat the Bengals today. Bengals aren't the best team, but they're a much better team than the Browns. And it's weird how the Bengals are bad, Like, Joe Burrow, he's doing everything he could, leading the league in passing. Ja'Marr Chase is great. T. Higgins is great. Defense is solid. Their run game is okay. But yet, the Bengals just can't get it done. It seems like coaching is really the issue. I feel like the Bengals should, cut ties with Zach Taylor at the end of the season. They're 1-5 at home. 3 wins on the road, only 1 win at home. Not good. But, the Bengals are a lot better than their record. But we did it, though. So, I know this is going to be a tough game. Despite their record, any game in the AFC North is going to be a tough game. That's why I wasn't really that most surprised when we lost to the Browns. Because, of course, it was a trap game. But NFC North, anything goes. Next week, though, we have the Browns again at home. All right, that's 1 o'clock game. We should beat them now. At home, I really want to destroy them. I want to really dominate them. I hate the Browns, but not just that. We got to be winning out by at least 2 scores. At least 2 scores. So at least 10 points I'd like to see. A touchdown and a field goal. I really like to see that because we can't get swept by the Browns. But also, let's get that 10th win. Let's, make it easier for us to get that division and easier for us to make the playoffs. Let me know what you guys think down below, though. What you guys thought of the Steelers game. 9-3. All right, we have a tough next 5 games. Browns, Eagles, Ravens. The Eagles-Ravens game on the road. Then we have the Chiefs on Christmas Day. Then the Bengals to end the season. So, listen, I can't really tell you how we're going to win this. I mean, we could lose to the Browns, of course, again. We could definitely lose to the Eagles out on the road. We could definitely lose the Ravens on the road. We could definitely lose to Kansas City on Christmas Day. And we could definitely lose to the Bengals again at home. So, we could really go 0-5 over the next 5 games. And they could be pretty bad for us. So I don't think these are easy wins. This is definitely the toughest stretch throughout the season. So we'll see how we do. Let me know down below what you guys think. I'm out, guys. Peace.